reading it out loud.
All right. This is not my usual thing. I'm pretty shy about all this stuff, but we're going to give it a go and see if I can maintain this each week. What I'm trying to do is go through all of the Inktober weekly prompts. So this kind of ties back into looking for any excuse to draw, regularly, and somebody's already created the list, so it's really easy to just go off of that. But I think the idea here is to do this every Thursday at noon, and if you guys want to draw with me, that'd be great. So I'm just going to get started. I kind of already roughed out what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do that each time or not, but to calm my nerves a little bit, I did that for this one. So I'm going to start with some ink. Let's see what we got here. This is just regular India ink. I've had this thing for, probably 20 years. Get that there. One of the things that I get so tripped up on is trying to figure out what media to use. I'm all over the place. And I mean, even from a style standpoint, like, there's different ways that I draw depending on what the subject matter is, and I just don't have like a default go-to style. So anyways, I'm gonna kind of try to figure out what to do here. So one of the things I was trying to think of is, what could I do if I'm doing this each week? Is there something that I can tie everything together with? And what I came up with is I found this old stencil. It's an old sheet of Helvetica, lowercase characters. So what I'm going to try to do is incorporate the prompt. And again, I'm assuming everybody is familiar with Inktober. It's essentially a movement, or like an online game or exercise for everybody to draw regularly. It started in October as like a daily thing, and now it's kind of expanded into a weekly, year-round effort. So anyway, I'm going to try to incorporate the word into each of the sketches. This one's easy because it's only 4 letters, but I'm sure in the future it's going to get a little complicated. I might switch to like rub-on letters, or just figure out another way to incorporate typography, but we're going to go with this for now. So let's see here. I'm going to use this parallel pen that my buddy Alex sent me. Let's see. It's pretty wild. It's really weird to draw with, but fun at the same time. So you can see that there's like a really wide flat edge, but you can also use it like a fine liner. So anyway, let's check it out and see what we get. Cool thing about these pens is when you don't get them to write correctly, if you drag them really fast, you end up getting this kind of rake texture. That's kind of what I'm going for here. It's easy on the straight letters, but now, yeah, this is going to be more of a challenge. Oh shoot, I already messed up. Oh, not really. No such thing. All right. Let's see here. If you're watching, send me a comment so I know who's here. I'm not sure if it's just myself. I'm definitely watching myself. I know that much. Yeah, there we go. This is one of those things where it's like when I get new drawing tools, sometimes they work out and you can incorporate them into your usual process. Other times they're kind of weird to use and takes time to figure out what the hell to do with them. Let's see here. Just want edge. Can I get that? Okay. I think I'm gonna switch to just a Pit artist pen. These are kind of cool because there's a nib, but it's like a synthetic nib. It's not a brush pen. It's more like a marker, but you can get some nice line weight variation with these. Hold on 1 second. I wasn't going to include color in this, but whatever. That's good enough. Got a little Justin Gracer in the background. I don't know if you probably can't hear any of that music, but it's happening. I can tell you, drawing on camera is not the easiest thing. Can you tell I'm not at ease? don't know what it is with like bug-eyed characters, but I always like drawing giant eyeballs. And tongues. I think the tongue, I'm trying to trace back when I started drawing a lot of tongues. I almost kind of feel like it's maybe Todd McFarlane's fault because of the Spawn character, the villain, the Violator. He always drew with this like massive tongue sticking out. And I think that's probably where I get this. I don't know how the people that do some, like, they draw and they don't move the sheet of paper at all. Makes for a good video, but I don't know how that works, man. I don't know how they do that. I'm going to switch to a Micron pen just to do some of the slobber. Oh my god, are you looking at my hand? It's like freaking shaking like crazy. always have a hard time drawing slow. It's just not my, like, I'm talking about like actually drawing a line slowly. I always want to speed through it as fast as possible. I wonder how many people actually get through Inktober, like the one that's daily in October. I tried. I made it through three drawings, but I was combining 5 prompts at a time, so it was kind of cheating. And that was it. That's as far as I got. I think everybody has ambitious expectations, and then those quickly, like, reality hits. And then talking and drawing, also challenging. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Got some messed up looking teeth here. The best teeth guy is this comic artist, Dave Guertin, I think is his last name. He does the best set of teeth. So it almost looks like these guys, these little things look like how Tetsuo's arm, once it started kind of having a mind of its own in Akira, I think these little, I don't even know what to call those. I feel like that's probably where that style is coming from. Okay, I'm gonna go, let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is use this. It's kind of something I've been exploring lately, is dipping the edge. Let's see. Dipping the edge of a thick piece of paper, something like cardstock. And then just dragging it. It's not entirely predictable, but it kind of works. Yeah, see there, it didn't work out so good. And right now I'm just trying to define some of these, I don't know, some of the darker areas. Then we can break up some of the text. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Shoot, oops. Now it looks like it says fro. I'll have to fix that with some weight. Let's see. Just fill in some of these guys. Now I'm just breaking my own rules. I was not going to use gray, but it was there, just waiting for me to pick it up, so. And I'm not going to worry too much about overlapping or miscoloring things, because I've got a white Posca marker that I'll just probably clean up some of this with. Oh, this is a brush pen, or not a brush marker Tombow. It's kind of like a larger version of the Pitt pen. So it's nice because you can get some pretty good line weight off of it. Oh, we have a printer emergency. What do you need to print? Or what's going? Oh, we don't have the toner is out. Can you email it to somebody there, and can you? There's no way to print though. That's the problem. We don't have toner. Can you save it to your? Can you just read it off your phone? That's not gonna work either. Shit. Okay, here we go. All right, man, who's watching? I'm up to 3. Just gonna do some gestural, kind of really loose marks with this. Let's see here. Here, I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more. Let's see. I guess I could add shadows to these little guys for some depth. Oh man, I'm gonna get my shadows all screwed up here. Okay, it's time to go in with some white. Oh, actually, I lied. That's not true. Let's do this. Gotta add some whiskers and things. Extra chunky whiskers. Well, if I keep doing these, maybe I'll get better at drawing and talking. It's just not happening right now, huh? So we do these in the drawing club that I have. We do a monthly drink and draw, which is pretty fun. And a lot of times I pick the prompt ahead of time, but sometimes we decide as a group what the prompt's going to be, which is how we ended up with SpongeBob a couple months back. Okay. Gotta add some texture here. This is usually what I think like makes a drawing, is when you go back and figure out some nice details to add. Let's do, I guess we'll do more of these guys. I'm going to try to angle the ellipses to kind of follow the contour of the mouth. I guess that's okay. I'm probably going to overdo this detail, but whatever. And then let's just do... Okay. I don't know what the hell happened to this ear. I mean, I was trying to treat it as something more two-dimensional, but I don't know what that is. Alright, I think that's about it. Let's see. I think we gotta add some contour lines here for this tongue. think this will help the curve and the depth of this better with these lines. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, I was gonna clean up that so it doesn't say fro. Just gonna clean up some of the teeth here. Add some highlights on these guys. And I think I'm gonna be good on this. I'm not gonna put too much more time. This is like the best fine liner with opaque white. I've tried so many different things. I've tried gel pens, which they're okay. They just don't consistently work that great. This is pretty good. And plus I still have a printer emergency to figure out. All right, man. I think that's it. What's today's date? I'm wrapping it up, so I'll be able to help. When are you leaving? Okay, I'm just going to add a border to this. Yeah, it's probably good. that's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for letting me bore you guys today. Till next time, flow. And I don't know what the next prompt is. I think Inktober releases prompts today, maybe, for the following week. So, yeah, man. Thanks for watching if you did, and I'll see you next week.